Well, here's my veggie patch. Had good rain last night. A little bit of storm, but it wasn't too bad, but good bit of rain, so I'm just glad to see that. So I got out here and pulled the weeds the other day and step over here. I gave him some Miracle-Gro, I think, day before yesterday, so here's all my little pepper plants. I got 1, 2, 3, I got 4 banana peppers. They're doing pretty good. Getting tall. And here's that one pepper plant. I can't remember the name. I thought I kept the tag, but I can't remember. I done took all the peppers off of it. It's three big ones that I got off. Oh, I ain't even on there. Huh. Something starts with an M, but I think I'll have to look see if I kept the tag, but it's got a little bloom on there I see over there, but so I'll cut the peppers off, and I think I've got 3, maybe 4. I think I got 1 left to eat. And there's my zucchini plant. I got all these limbs I've had over here for a while to make it a little bit harder for Kinsley to jump in here, but she still springs over here a little bit, but oh, them 2 lizards over there. A little rock lizard and a blue tail. Them lizards really like it over here, and that's one reason why she'll jump in here, because she sees them. But, so yeah, I've had these limbs I've cut. They kind of make it a little harder for her to jump here, so I just kind of keep them put in certain places so it's not quite as hard for her to jump in here. But of course she still gets in here, but I can get over here myself. But it's doing really good. I got blooms, got a lot of blooms, but no, not to my knowledge, no zucchinis yet. Nope, don't see none. But I got the little fence. I can move it out if I need to. It was flopped over about a week ago. I know they do that. I know they're supposed to do that, but I think I might see a start of a zucchini. But I'm afraid it would get broke at the bottom if it flopped too much. So I can, sorry, I'm just kind of piddling, so I can just move it. I got like, I think 3, 4 of them, just kind of helping it stay up. But I think I see a little beginnings of one right here. I could be wrong. Right there. I don't know. It might be a bloom. Can't tell if I can see that or not. There's a leaf in my way, so I can't see what I'm looking at. Might be a zucchini. It's doing pretty good. I don't know if you can tell, but it was pretty small when I got it, but it's I think it looks pretty good myself. So here's my my cucumber plants, my Munchers brand kind, whatever. You can see they got blooms at the bottom. That's where I found the first cucumber, was way down here at the bottom. So let's see that there's a little one right there. But yeah, they're doing good. I hope they don't get attacked. The ones I had last year, they got attacked towards the end, so they had some kind of bug all over them, and they were made the whole thing, it was growed all up into here, so it's alright. I just cut it down because it was making it wilt. So there was a lot of little bugs, some type of little certain bug on there, I forget. But just cut the grass like this weekend, and it's just like, this grass here, right here, it comes in like once it gets around, we're in about May, towards the end of May-ish. It comes in really late, and it's really thick through here. Really thick. But anyways, here's my mountain mint. It's starting to bloom. They'll get more purpley, a little bit more purple in them when they kind of get more out. But you kind of say, oh, it's got snow on the mountain. I wish I could remember that. I can't remember the name. It's a native plant. It's all over the North America, not all over. I'd say definitely the southeast, but it's off over there in the woods. It's like kind of the sporadic little small little stems of it. Nothing. It wasn't full like that, but I put it over here and it gets sun. And it's just filled in like crazy, but it's awful pretty. I know all kind of bees and everything love it. It's snow on the mountain or something. It's mountain mint. I don't know, but you can tell it's got white on the leaves. It's really pretty. But yeah, what the heck kind of bee is that? If I can zoom in on it. Big old thing. I see them flying around, but I never get to see them land. Oh well. So yep, they're doing pretty good. So far, so good. And this is 2 little pots of another second pots of herbs I grown for the chickens. That's spearmint and some oregano, and I think the tag said Thai basil, something. Same thing over here. 1 pot for each side. So, and then some ears. It's like an obstacle course over here. But there's my mater plants. You can see it's way up there. This is the snacking. Forget what kind it is, but it's something like grape, because you can see the. Oh, what the heck happened? Oh, it zoomed in on a leaf. I wasn't paying attention. Grape something, but you can kind of tell. It look like clusters of grapes hanging there. Got one little ripe one right there. Like I might eat it. There it goes. That was good. But yeah, it's got all kinds of grapes. It's probably like 7 foot tall. And then here's my lemon boy. I've got a mater. Probably ready to cut off there. Have to go get my little pretty good one, huh? Look, pretty good. So I'll get my little cutter to cut that off. So I've kind of been tying it up a little bit to kind of keep it in my little cage here. And one of my little dahlias come back. Gonna bloom out a little bud right there. Growing up here behind the ears. There's a couple other ones, but I wasn't too worried about the dahlias. But I got some short over there on the other side coming up. So far they're doing pretty good, but this one just kind of sprouted up and got tall. Kind of got it tied right there, but a couple little buds. I think that's that maroon and white one. But yeah, my lemon boy is about right at my mouth, chin. It's not as tall as the snacking one, but this thing is full of tomatoes. Well, I'm gonna cut that off there. It looks like it's ready to pick. I got some more hanging right there, and some right there. That's probably. I really like that tomato. But yeah, you can just step out of here without. Ugh, it's kind of high on this end. My ears are all mushed up against the fence. I know they appreciate it rain. I tried to water them a couple days ago. it's hard to soak here in water, which I just put enough over here just to moisten it a little bit, because the sun, they just kind of like flop. They don't flop completely over, but they do flop. But once the sun's back off of them, they stand back up. So, but they need lots of moisture, because I mean, just look at the stalks on them. It's crazy. I'm enjoying while they last. Stand back. I put this kind of in the way too, because I mean, when she does jump in there, she don't go around mess with anything, but she just looking, she sees something, so she jumps to the other side so she can get, because the little lizards, they kind of go in the little cracks and stuff, and she's very agile. She's just like very springy. But yeah, everything's beginning to look pretty good. Starting to get full. We've had I think 2, maybe 3 rounds of Miracle-Gro. I say 2 probably, but I give them about once a dose, once every couple weeks, something like that. So as long as don't get attacked by stuff. But I think that's gonna be a little zucchini down there, that one, but we'll see. Could just be the beginning of a flower, but I don't think so. I mean, it's been blooming. Oh man, I broke the stem. It's been blooming like crazy, so just gotta get one to get fertilized. Not fertilized, but you know what I mean. Kind of like the squash. I got a male and female flower, so got to get the flower buds together. Another wall of ears. So this is my second, maybe 3rd year. I think this is the 3rd year with them. I don't know. I can't remember. One of the two was fixing to unfurl, and it's just like thick in there. There's the bunny. That back there is that plant there is that white snake root. It's seeded because it's mixed in when I dug up this mountain mint stuff, or snow on the mountain, whatever it is. It had some mixed in with it, so when they flower, they seed. Not this stuff. This stuff just seems to kind of keep spreading out because it's in the mint, but I think it's so pretty. My Lord, had him. Oh, there's that big old bee. Oh, look at that thing. Big old thing. Oh, he's gonna fly off. Must be some kind of wasp. I don't know. There's another one right there. Air conditioner just shut off. I can zoom in on it. Look at big old like orange antennas. It definitely looks like some kind of wasp. But yeah, it's native. Dug it up out of the woods. Wasn't much of it when I dug it up, and it just has went crazy over here to hear some of this mountain or the white snake root. That's why it's seeded. But as it opens up, it gets more little purple flowers on it. It's just beginning to, but it's very minty smelling. I think it's just so pretty. Too bad I didn't get no pineapple sage, but I wasn't going to put it over here anyways. I had already decided if I found any, I wasn't going to put any over on this side. It just kind of got too crowded, but I had some other places in mind, but oh well. This is one of those little primroses. It's not the pink one. These have the big yellow blooms. And this is some of that chocolate mint that was over here from last year, and it stayed and overwintered, so I just kind of left it just to kind of fill it in here. But there's one of those little dahlias. It's doing pretty good there. I don't know how far it'll make it, but we'll see. Need to still get some dirt to fill in right there. We've gotten it filled up a little bit, but it needs more, and then just my makeshift landscaping timbers, nothing fancy. Not really, it's fine. Just kind of a little border, just kind of. So. Little bunny in the jungle. This catnip over here got all kind of bees in it. I'll go over here and pull some weeds. It's a little messy looking, but it'd do better if it was somewhere. Oh, what are you? I'm getting rid of you. This thing right here. I'm gonna throw it down here to the chickens. I see all kind of honeybees in here. Bunch of honeybees, little bumblebees, all little flowers. Catnip. There's one that cats. It's kind of got a skunky smell. It's kind of a weird, like a mini skunky smell. Had it tied a little bit so that it was. There's this little thing that I put around it to help it when it first started growing this early spring. It helped, but I think and then the stems kind of bent over it, so I tried to pull it forward some, but it's definitely happy over here. It'll seed, but it don't seed like crazy. Not in my opinion, it don't. But I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It's kind of wild looking, but I mean, there's a honeybee right there. I mean, just bees and the little finches. They love to get over here and pick the little. I guess they got seeds in them. I looked at the YouTube at the name of it. Something about I can't pronounce something sunshine, something with an A that I can't really pronounce off the top of my head, but they love sun, so it's got a good spot in sun here. If I ever see another one, I'm gonna get another one, because it's been a really that's kind of weird. Got a dark. Oh look, it's kind of. That one must be getting a little shade hiding in here. It was kind of mixed. But I think this is so pretty. I'll turn this worm down here to the chickens. Just came out here to do some sugar water and I got sidetracked. Who wants a worm? Hey, White Rock, she's still broody. I would have thought she would have kind of snapped out of it by now. It's done been, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks. Who wants a worm? Anybody? Anybody? We'll take it out here to Rusty's side. Where's Rusty at? Rusty! Come on, Rusty. Come on, Rusty. Rusty! Hamburg, you gonna get it, girl? Come on, Rusty. What are you doing in there? Come on, Rusty. I see you in there. Look at him looking out the window. He's in there eating. Amber, get out here. Who wants a worm? Who wants the worm? Ouch. Oh, you dropped it. Way to go, you dropped it. Look at Hamburg spurs. You let it go. Where'd it go? Oh, it's laying down there, but I think it's dead. She picked it. Rusty. And those they've been pecking at him in the butt. They do that. I don't know why they want to do that. Maybe Olive will get it. Come here, Olive. Olive. Maybe she'll find it. Sure am thankful for the clouds, because yesterday, oh man, that sun was terrible. Now they'll get it. Somebody's still pecking on watermelon. Ryan down there. What's y'all doing? Walk back up this way. I just worry about this maple tree, because you can see how it's if it ever goes, it's going right that way. There's the hostas have been blooming. They're about done. A couple little more, and they'll be having the. This is over here get a lot more. They don't get no sun, but they get more light, so they're lighter color mixed in here with the fern. But this is another plant that I saw off the edge of the yard over there. And I know it's a native flower, and I can't remember something fringe. I don't remember, but it's blooming. I don't know if it'll focus on it or not, but it's kind of a floaty little plant. Get a hold of it. And I put it right there, and it's blooming now. And the little hosta over there, it just, of course, you know how they do. They seed, and that seeded there. And that's another dig up plant. It's a spider. It's in a spider plant family. Not spider plant, inch plant. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But there's different kinds. But it's a native plant to North America. There's different varieties. There's even one. I don't think this was it. There's one. The variety is called Widow's Tears. Something about how the little seed pods hang down or something. I don't know. I see. There's different kinds that they all look the same, but they just each one is a little bit different. It's another. Oh, I hear the baby bluebirds over there. See if I can zoom. Oh, he's in there feeding the babies. I heard him. I'm seeing that bluebird taking them food. Yeah, things. All the Indian pink is done its due. Got little seed heads, and still pretty though. Still. Oh, leaves here, limb. And these grasses I dug up. Over there in the woods, there's a whole little almost like a little grassy area. It's just really neat looking over there in the woods over there. And I dug some clumps up a few years ago and put them. And there's a little some type of little native grass, and so it's just I just kind of made it kind of natural down here because too hard to do stuff underneath trees. You got leaves, and especially under this beech tree, and so I did the rocks with some rotten, some little rotten logs and stuff, and just did stuff that's already growing native around here, except for a couple things that I've bought, but nothing. Only what, 2 things that I've bought and put over here. Those little coral bells right there, and then these little kind of already bloomed. They just kind of got these are the lime color. It's like that one that Jess on the YouTube. Jess on her YouTube, she has a bunch of them. She calls them the correct name, something with a H. I can't pronounce it, but coral bells is what. It's just a more, because the little flowers look like tiny little bells. So they're all different colors of them. They even grow wild. What is that right there? Oh, that's a weed berry. I thought it was a little snake for a second. So anyways, that's another one that I put here, and there's how beech trees are. They're always dropping limbs and stuff. But this one right here is except that one, that's a weed. But this one just grows wild. This coral bell here, it's a native. It'll grow wild. It's a little messy over here. I try to keep it picked up, but so I just kind of made a little natural little spot out of it. Everything over here I've dug up that's native out of the woods on the edge of the yard. Except for 2 things. And this right here, I don't remember what it was, of course there's some of those hostas mixed in here, but that one's kind of not doing good. It's like oh well. This is some type of plant, and I don't remember. I dug up it. I think eventually it's going to bloom. I can see a little beginnings of something there. And 2 more hostas that volunteered right there. They're blooming. This is that Solomon seal that was blooming early this spring, and it's made neat little seed pod like things. They don't really never make a mat. They just, you'll find them. They just kind of grow single like that. So pick up some of these sticks from this beech tree over here. Brush pile we've had there for many years now. But yeah. What you doing, Sussex? What you doing? There's Sussex, Whitey, and F&M. Burp, burp, burp. There's Hazel. Mavis down there. See Harriet hiding out. Time to do these poop boxes again. Oh, there's Brahma. So I'm trying to lay an egg. Got the fan up. I need to take the blower to it. Oh, you're gonna get mad. I'll come back and kick you out again. Oh, I know. You need to get back to normal. Silly chicken. There's Whitey. Look there, Whitey. That's White Rock's daughter. That's the Wyandotte and the White Rock mix. She's got Wyandottes comb. Get little tiny little black speckles that she got from him. Phew-wee. Hot. Very muggy. Well, I was just gonna meandering around down here. Rock's getting a lot of moss on it, which is neat. So yeah, I just did something, just kind of something like what you'd see out in the woods, and rocks and limbs, and not limbs, but you know, logs or whatever. And it's nothing fancy or nothing, but it's natural. And it's reasonable over here, because you ain't gonna keep this over here all pretty fired up. I mean, I'll keep it picked up here and there, sticks and mainly stuff like that, but anything under trees is pain. Well, oh, I'm gonna zoom in on the. Where'd she go? Lost it. Crap. Wrong way. She's still in there. Oh, she just went in the house. So more food. I do believe they're already starting on another nest over here. In this birdhouse right here, there's a nest. That's what they did last year. They had babies in that far one over there, and then they had babies in that one, and then they put their last batch in this house. And it's a new nest that's being built. Oh, see? Already laying eggs. Unless it's another set of bluebirds. I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, I guess it's possible, but lay egg, it's got to be another set. I don't know. I mean, because I know the little babies, they kind of hang with the parents they stay with them for a good while, even when they're grown. But so already laying eggs, so another bluebird batch. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I'm starting to break a pretty good sweat. Get back inside and do some more stuff inside. So I've blabbered enough. So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.